So it's been a while since I recorded last. Figured I'd start recording. I've been meaning to record this game for a while now, but at the moment it's a little, I don't want to say boring. I guess monotonous would be a good word, but I don't know. But I'm about to do some fighting, and that's always interesting. Did I? Okay. So the game, Elite Dangerous. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. It takes me back to the old X-Wing games, for those of you who are into Star Wars. Because I'm using a joystick. But yeah, it's a space, I guess, simulator. I guess, I don't know. Set in the future, 3300 or something. I don't know, the 33rd century? Yeah, let's go with that. So, I don't know, should I break down the story maybe? Yeah. Well, there's not really a story, but what are you gonna do? Before I got the game, I read a little bit of, I guess, lore from this game that was established back in '84, I think. 1984. So anyway, basic premise: you start off as a commander. I guess that's just what they call pilots, I guess. In the future. Oh, by the way, if you hear a French guy, I'm in a TeamSpeak chat, so if he starts talking, I'll probably talk back to him. Anyway. So, yeah, you start off as a commander, and probably, I guess, the suckiest ship that there is available. 100 credits, and pretty much just go. You gotta do whatever to get money. You can trade, bounty hunt, mine, pirate, whatever. So, yeah, but this is the character I started, I guess, somebody's shooting me. The character I started on, what, end of December, I guess? It was during Gamma. I say character, but you know, pilot, I guess. But here's the sucky part. Look, here's the character name. Commander McLeod 212. When open beta was on, which is when I got the game, I got my name, McLeod, just straight up McLeod, which I'd never get. I was really surprised. But you know, it's beta, so they were like, you know, it's beta, so expect wipes. Man, I'm getting my butt shot at. Expect wipes, so you'll have to re-enter your commander name and all that jazz. So I got McLeod the first time, then they had a wipe into Gamma, and McLeod was taken by the time I got home from work, so oh well. And I did not want to restart because I was already doing fairly well for myself, I guess. I didn't have too much money, which is, I guess, credits in this game, but I was not going to restart. I'm like, forget it. I'm ready. I've got a ship I like. I got a pretty good amount of money. I don't want to restart. I don't care. Plus, there's always the thought that maybe the company would be like, oh, for, you know, X amount of dollars, you can change your name. So, in the event that they do that, I'll be ready. But anyway, in the meantime, where was I going? I guess the story? Whatever. So there's 3 factions. Shoot, I'm getting shot. Go, go, go! There's 3 factions in the universe. Well, I guess the galaxy, not the entire universe, but geez, there's nothing but red targets, really? Where are all the yellow? You're supposed to be friendlies here. I was gonna kill that big ship, which is pretty easy. But there he goes. Anyway, it's pretty easy to kill the big ones. You gotta be smart about it, but I don't know, I can't attack 4 at once. He's still shooting at me.
Flight assist
Let's
off.
flip around. Oh my god. Who is that? Eagle. Alright, I should be able to take him out. Jeez.
Flight assist on.
I am using a track IR, so it's a little dizzying, sorry. So yeah, there's 3 factions. There's Empire, the Federation, and the Alliance, which Federation's pretty much, you know, democracy. Man, I'm getting shot. I might need to exit. Yeah, let me do that.
Cannot comply.
Ah, close to things.
Frameshift drive charging.
Federation, pretty much democracy. Or their home base is Earth.
3, 2, 1.
You know,
Engage.
Federation. What do you want? There's some guys here. Then there's the Empire, pompous British-sounding people, which I always thought was kind of amusing. Let's go to this one. I say British-sounding people because I've gotten a bunch of books from them, and from the sounds of it, they're British, pretty much. They got a interesting voice, tone of voice. I don't know, a dialect, I guess. Dialect? What's the word? I guess it's dialect, isn't it? No, it's not dialect. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. You know. Empire, pretty much, they kind of... Empire for... you've seen Star Wars. Where is everybody? I hope you can't hear me. Can you hear me, French dude? No, you can't. Okay, well, I have a key bound to the thing, but he keeps making noises, so it's worrying me. Anyway, so Empire, yeah, they like the slavery, they like the drugs, kind of loose with the rules, regulated slavery, mind you. I'm not gonna get this guy. Let's go.
Target
Oh, I got him.
shields offline.
Oh, I didn't get him. I
Target
only got him
destroyed.
shot. Yeah, Empire, and then there's the Alliance. It's kind of a pretty much alliance of independent systems. Pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's an alliance of independent systems. So yeah, 3 controlling factions. There's aliens in this game. I haven't seen them yet, and I don't know too much about them, but I know that they kick humans' butts. I'm gonna assume that later in the story of this game, that all of humanity will unite. Independence Day. Will Smith is going to be there. I got him.
Target destroyed.
All that fun stuff. So yeah, right now I've joined the. I guess I've joined the Alliance. I guess you can see over here. Status. Federation, Empire, Alliance. I'm allied with the Alliance and the Federation. I started off Federation, but nobody was playing Federation, so I found these guys on the forums of this game, mostly Europeans. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because time zones, but yeah, whatever. It's not the first time I played with Europeans. So yeah, they were like, they looked very structured. They've got orders of the day. They've got their own forms. They're on the. I've got a team speak I can use that they have.
Target shields offline.
So yeah, they're very structured. We're in the process of taking over systems, which unfortunately
Flight assist.
the developers have.
Flight assist on.
It's bugged or they broke it, or I don't know what it is, but it's apparently not working as intended. I don't know. It's a whole. I don't care. I'm here to earn money. Get bigger ships, more expensive toys. So anyway, I've been with them for I guess a month now. They seem alright. I haven't seen any actual. Well, I've seen 1 or 2 European things. guess the French guy is considered European. It's this guy, he's like on,
Under
it's
attack.
freaking 4 o'clock over there right now, 4 a.m. I'm surprised he's on. He says he doesn't have a job or he's got a loose job, I don't know. You know, the French are, they're kind of laid back. I'm surprised he's in this war zone, to be honest, because you know he's going to give up. Oh! But, yeah, they're very structured. They're in the process. We're trying to take over systems. Because in the story, I guess, in the lore, the Alliance is kind of newish. So they don't have that many systems as compared to the Federation and the Empire. We don't have capital ships, we don't have our own ships. Like the Empire, they've got like Imperial Clipper, Imperial Courier. I'm naming all these things as if you knew what I'm talking about. I suppose you could look them up later, but whatever. The Federation has got Federal Dropship, which is pretty cool looking, but it's not something I wanted. And the Alliance, what do we got? We got nothing. Literally, we don't have anything. I don't know. A couple of the books I read, the Alliance has a few cool stuff, but I haven't come across any of that yet. It's not in the game, let's just say that. So anyway, orders of the day. We've been trading vigorously with a couple factions in this system to boost their, I guess, influence on the... I'm sure. See, these are the factions, minor factions in this system. This one right here, it's got a little alliance symbol next to it, meaning this faction, this minor faction, enjoys relations with the Alliance, the major faction. So we're fighting for them right now. They're in a civil war with an opposing force, and if we win, good things will happen. I don't know, we take over a station, we flip the system, meaning if the system is designated as independent, it becomes Alliance, I guess. I don't know. So far I haven't seen that happen yet. I guess I'm assuming because of bugs and whatever. Yeah. You know, this game probably could have stood. Could have used, I guess, maybe a couple more months for further development, but it's probably a marketing move that they released it so early without, I guess, much content. It was a good, I think, me personally, I don't know anything about marketing, I'm just blabbing, but it seems like a good move. Their only competition being Star Citizen, which I don't know if anybody knows, but isn't out yet, and I looked it up recently.
Target shields offline.
Isn't planning to be out for the end of 2016, so forget that. And the game doesn't look as big as this. Yeah, you can walk around, you can land on planets and whatever, but I think eventually this game's gonna get that. And also, Star Citizen is not our galaxy, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it's a fictional galaxy, but anyway, they're boasting 100 star systems you can visit. Where is this one? It is our actual, we're living in it right now, galaxy. There's Earth and, you know, Saturn and all that jazz. Everything that's here, it's as real. Everything, well, real, you know, as real as it can be. Some of it's got to be procedurally generated because it's freaking 400 billion star systems in this game, so can't make everything. Gotta let the computers do it.
Target destroyed.
I only killed that guy, to be fair. Oh, shoots. So, yeah. Could have stood. They could have used a little bit more time, but they released it. They're like, hey, we have a game. I guess we'll develop along the way. Which it's fine. I don't care. But 1.1, we're working. I think today is what? What is today?
Rotational correction disabled.
Okay, that gives me time. Doesn't give me anything else. It's March 6, 7, 8, 9? I guess it's the 9th. I don't know. It's Monday in March. Whatever. Where is all the friendlies? You see this down here? I want more yellow things around me. Green, I guess. So 1.2, the next update. supposed to come out tomorrow. 2 new ships.
Target shields offline.
You get wings, called wings, I guess wingman. You can form up and whatever, jump into hyperspace together, kill stuff together, pirate together, whatever. Up to 4 wings, or 4 ships, I guess, in a wing. Oh god! I hate it when they do that. These are all NPCs, by the way, so... I got something happened to me similar, like he just ran into me one time, my first time in a war zone, which is where we're in a war zone right now. Somebody did something like that. I don't think it was a person, it might have been, I don't know. I blew up too soon to realize. But yeah, they ran into me, and next thing I knew, my canopy, which is a screen in front of me, it blew up. I was ejected into space, and I died. Maybe I had no shields, I don't remember. That was a sad day.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a fun game. I went on. I've done a little bit of everything. I've done bounty hunting, which is probably my favorite. I mean, who doesn't like shooting things? I've done trading. Trading is nice. There's a sweet burn. I mean, a rush. When you make a profit on some stuff. Mining is, I don't know, I did it for like an hour, and I probably was doing it wrong, but it was alright. You can find particular metals, whatever, but I guess the stuff I was mining wasn't that good, so. Anyway, you see that square on the ship? Power plant. You can see it targeted right there. If I blow that up, the ship blows up. Which is why I have these cannons.
Target
They
shields
penetrate
offline.
They penetrate armor a little bit better, whereas beam lasers are more for getting the shields down, and the cannons are more for getting to the armor. Big ships like these, shooting them with just straight up with beam lasers or not targeting anything specific, or even with cannons. Oh shoot, he's got a chat. It takes forever, so you want to hit valuable things. If you're trying to do something particular, like disable the ship entirely, you hit the drives, which is the engines, and they lose their ability to move. I don't know, the ship I'm shooting at is called Python. For whatever reason, the armor's pretty tough. I can't. It's hard to get to the power plant. I guess unless he's underneath, that seems to be where I get the best shots. Oh, did I just release? I don't know, the back, the top side, which is where I'm facing now. Oh, he's turning over.